What up, y'all? It's Prince Jonathan coming to you again. Not for a thoughtful walk, obviously, because I'm not walking, but it's still a thoughtful walk. And yeah, I had like something planned in a way, like especially this morning, I started talking about surviving versus living and what the difference was and the mindset. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Right now, I'm kind of in a mood. A really good friend of mine, actually my ex-girlfriend, but a really good friend of mine is leaving LA and moving to another location, like outside of California. So it's a big deal. And it got me thinking that sometimes a setback, and I know everyone has heard this before, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm sorry, because I'm kind of telling myself this at the same time. A setback is nothing but a setup for a comeback or a spring forward. And I say this because too many times I myself have had to take a step back, or I felt like I failed and failed people around me, and I've had to literally take a step back. But in her case, this is like gonna add to her story. This is literally stepping out of Los Angeles, stepping out of her comfort zone, and moving to a place that's a little bit slower than here, a lot cheaper than LA, that is for sure. But this is an opportunity for her to reset her base. And I'm sorry, I'm a little emotional, so like I'm not trying to let it all flow out, but I know what that feels like in some way, but not to that extent. I've lived out of my car at times. I've had to live on people's couches, and those were setbacks. They were, because I obviously wasn't where I wanted to be. And then I would try something new, and it would end up being like a job that was not what I was trying to do, not what I was supposed to do. Like, I ended up valeting again, which was cool, but like, again, I'm one of those people, if I'm not acting in my authentic self, it doesn't work for Jonathan. It really doesn't. I'll work really hard for a little bit, and then boom, I fall apart, and I end up destroying everything. And she's much stronger than me at that. She will not destroy everything, but she'll jump ship correctly. I just I used to implode everything. But I'm now understanding where she is in an empathetic way. Like, I don't know what it's like to go through what she's going through, but I can tell you right now, I'm so grateful for her. And also, I know that when she comes back, you better watch out. You better watch out, because she's gonna be such a slingshot forward. And I know if you're going through something right now and you think you're in this space of like, I don't know what to do, I gotta leave, it's just not working out for me, consider your mindset, okay? Your mindset is what develops everything. If you sit in the pain and the struggle and you just say nothing's working out, nothing will work out. I promise you that. But if you change your mindset and go to a growth mindset and say, guess what? This life is for me. Life is for me. So what I'm going through right now, this is a blessing, because I'm about to be stronger. I'm about to be better. I'm about to show up. I know what that's like all too well. And I'm sitting here today. I'm not in a perfect position. I'm not in a perfect place. I'm not anything close to perfect or even where I'm trying to be. But I can tell you right now, I'm moving forward. And life is about progression. Life is not about stopping. Life is about progressing forward. And sometimes in that progression, you will come back. But just like a slingshot, you are gonna get pulled back. And when you let go, you are off. So don't ever forget that. Where you're at right now is your story. But if you allow it to defeat you, then it's no longer a setup. It's just a defeat. You were born with everything inside of you that you need to move forward. You have to develop skills, yep, but you have the talent. You have to develop skills, yep, you got everything inside. You have to develop the skill, but you have all the gifts. So if you're in a position right now and you feel like everything is going back. You got debts. Your mama's sick. You're sick. Your mental's not working out. You working 7 days a week like your boy used to do. It is all part of your story. But don't let that story be a defeated story. Let that story have victory at the end. Bring that victory out because you have a gift. You have love from people. You have to love yourself. You have everything inside of you. Now, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. But guess what? You were made to go through it. You were put on this earth to go through hard, to go through difficult, and to go through pain and struggle. But I promise you, if you keep going, if you keep pushing, even and when that slingshot comes back, as long as your mindset is still, I'm gonna grow, I'm gonna challenge myself, and I'm going to move forward. I promise at the end of it, you will have victory. You will. Your family will have victory. Everyone around you will have victory. If you operate in the gifts God gave you. Now get out there. Dominate the day. You might be in it. Dominate the day. It might be a difficult day. Dominate the day. Do what you can and pour out from your soul. And trust me, blessings are coming. It's your boy, Prince Jonathan. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.